interview there.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Leonard, I am from Buddha Mangala temple in Vihara Buddha Mangala. So today I would like to interview you about the growing of Buddhism in around Nova Scotia. Can you explain a little bit the the Buddhism in Nova Scotia?
Yeah, sure. I'd love to. Where shall I start? There was a Tibetan Buddhist master who was highly respected and trained in the Tibetan teachings of Hinayana, Mahayana, Vajrayana Buddhism. And he came when Tibet was engulfed by China, let's say. He came to the West and he brought Buddhism here, but the way he was presenting it too, while being very authentic and true to the core teachings, also found ways of how they can be really integrated into this life and culture that people here in the West have, and so he gathered a lot of students because one of the key things is, I think, that we notice sometimes that when we're very busy and engulfed in our own train of thought, or our mind is encumbered and preoccupied, then it's very hard to kind of make good decisions in life, or to kind of relate to, or be open and responsive to what a situation might need or others may need, but we're too preoccupied with ourselves. And so the basic mindfulness, awareness, or shamatha, vipassana practice helps just simply settle the mind and relax, and also connect with our heart, which is where our confidence comes from and our compassion comes from. And I know in Indonesia you have that as a greeting, that you, after shaking it, you put your hand to the heart, because that's where our confidence and compassion comes from. And if we can relax our mind and just kind of slow down and be present in the moment, then we can much better connect to the wisdom that comes from here and connect to what the situation and people need. And so people in the West started to recognize that as a very basic human quality, that and a state of mind that's much more spacious and unencumbered is a very natural state of mind. And so that's why it grew quite a bit here. And then he actually moved to Nova Scotia, and Nova Scotia became, or is, the kind of the central headquarters, so to speak, of the Buddhist Shambhala organization, which has thousands of people, and just alone in Nova Scotia there are probably a couple thousand people, and it starts to become a little more part also of the social structure and life and culture, because many Buddhist practitioners, they may be working in businesses or organizations or even government, and start to contribute that sort of approach of the mindfulness and dignity and ability to connect with heart and compassion is encouraged. It's important how we create our societies.
I heard that people are starting getting into Buddhism, practicing Buddhism, meditation, for mindfulness. Is it in this center, this meditation center, one of just in Nova Scotia? Is there another meditation center?
This is actually the only land center, as we call it, a residential rural retreat center where people can come and get away from their busy city lives and really do more intensive and deepen their practice, or also we do instructor programs here too, where people can connect with it. There are, in many towns around Nova Scotia, there are Buddhist meditation groups that are connected to this land center and are supporting this center and using this for their practice. Halifax this is the only one really that offers a place for group retreats and training seminars and to deepen one's Buddhist practice, but we do also, I have public programs where people can come just to learn about mindfulness and meditation and how they might apply that. For example, in school, we have a program for school teachers, public school teachers, or for health professionals that could use it in their hospital work. And for artists, we do programs and sort of thing as well.
Maybe where do you get the teacher? Like, is it like teachers from the South Korea too, or like from China, like monks and from China?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, we have, well, Perkembangan Rinpoche, who was the founder of Shambhala Buddhism, who brought the, as I said, Buddhism, or Hinayana, Mahayana, Vajrayana, to the West. And he authorized a number of teachers. He passed away in 1987 in Nova Scotia, actually. He went to Nova Scotia because he knew he was dying, so he wanted to die here. And he empowered also his son, who is also, he's a recognized reincarnation Rinpoche, Sakyam Rinpoche Rinpoche, and he is the head core teacher, so he comes here to teach. But he also authorized other senior practitioners, some of, have practiced since over 30 years or more. And sometimes we invite other teachers as well from other Buddhist traditions to come in and teach. But we have now, there's a lot of Westerners, or, and in fact, Westerners from Europe and USA and Canada who live in Nova Scotia, who are meditation instructors and teachers and who are very good at leading practice programs.
Okay, in meditation, what kind of method that you use? Like in art, that we use like breathing, breath out. What kind of method is there that usually you have?
Yeah, I think it's very similar because it's the same rule.
Yes.
It's basic, and it's a very basic human thing of kind of connecting with your body where you are, having a sense of how you sit, how you hold yourself, and so that you can hold yourself and that breathe things back that happen easy and natural, and then following the sensation of the out breath and going out with the breath, resting your mind in that way so that your mind becomes more still and more clear and more open. Mindfulness. It's the same thing as the shamatha practice, and then vipassana is also extending your awareness out so that there's a sense that anything in your environment doesn't necessarily exclude it. So you can theoretically sit on a busy railway station and you can still meditate, and all the sounds and sights are just part of an opportunity to wake up and just be present in the moment.
Anyway, maybe this will be our last question. Roughly, how much visitors came here every year?
Well, we have here about 60 to 70 programs every year. Sometimes we do weekend programs, so there's maybe even 2 programs at the same time. Some programs are 10 days or 2 weeks. And how many people will come? That's a good question. I mean, we have, I don't know, I think we have about 8 to 10,000 people on our database who usually come here at some point during the year. So we have some larger summer programs where maybe there are 300 people here for like a week or 2 for intense teaching seminar or programs. Programs that range from 10 or 20 people for a weekend to 300 people. So that's probably a few thousand people a year.
Oh, yeah, pretty big amount.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of interest in Buddhism in Nova Scotia.
Oh yeah, one thing that I'm missing is when is the meditation center founded?
Here? we found